Spiky Bits.
What's up, Hobby Maniacs? I'm Robbie B, and this is the Hobby Report, your weekly tabletop resource to help keep your hobby muscles strong. I'm not so swole tonight. I have significantly less layers on. It got a little bit warmer around North Carolina parts, although I still went as far out to the sidewalk, and then I turned around and I said, I'm just gonna check the mail. I'm not feeling it. I came back inside. How's everybody doing tonight? Make sure if you want to hit me up, you hit at SpikyBitsTV, so I either see your comments in red up there, or over here on my portable.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
Wrestler 152 Stud, thank you for the follow. So we got a lot going on tonight. This is the Long War. What is it? The Long War Adult Swim. The chillin' with Robbie B and Chill, of course. A little Robbie B and Chill. I was chilling on the couch earlier. Whew. I'm smoked. It's been a long day, folks. It's been a long day. What's up, Wrestler? Welcome. So you can check on the channel. It's got all sorts of commands and stuff. But basically, you just earned yourself a free catnap. That's our show currency. It basically gets you all sorts of raffle tickets for the things we do here. Now we have a very special freebie giveaway tonight. If we hit 1,000 followers, we will be giving away a set of a free keyword raffle for a set. I know it kind of almost looks like drugs. Hey, we're giving this away, guys. For Secret Weapon Miniatures technical paints. They're great acrylic line. That's all that Tire Blacks, all of the wood paints and everything like that. That me and Kenny have been repping the past couple of months on our tutorials. Great paints, amazing stuff there, and I cannot recommend those things good. You know, there's so many good colors in there. Brother Mellis, pretty sure I follow, so where's my catnap? Oh, yep, exclamation point catnap to check. Now catnap, you can purchase them for $5 each, and that'll get you in on some of the raffles that we do here. Real quick, we're making a slight little change to how we do the raffles. We have a little raffle bar on there and a cat box giveaway, and that will get you, if you win the cat box, you will get to pick. Let me pull it up. Let me pull up the layer here real quick. All right, so here's what we got in the cat box. So we got one of the Armored Assault bundles left. That's the Dirty Xenos. Yori, what's up, dog? So that's the Dirty Xenos one. We got Eldar, Orcs, and Necrons. And then, of course, 30 Iron Armor Marines on sprue, as well as another Forge World / GW book bundle that is the Imperial Armor Age of Darkness, or excuse me, the Horus Heresy Age of Darkness Red Book. That gives you all the generic rules for playing Horus Heresy, playing the Legions. Of course, Forge World Masterclass Book 2, which is probably the better of the three in my humble opinion, and of course a little mini rule book as well. Now we mix these up. I haven't mixed them up yet, but basically we put a cat in front of them. You get to choose a cat, and whatever's behind it is yours for the cat box giveaway. Now we will reset the cat box every 7 days, Monday to Monday. So if we don't hit the 250 tonight, it'll carry over till Friday, till Monday, whatever. We'll just keep it rolling. We'll reset it with the new releases. Obviously, we're going to add the new Plastic Sisters, the Fall Acadia stuff on Monday, so we will definitely reset it then. So you have until then to trigger these cat box giveaways, raffles here on the channel. Before then, we got 3 hours tonight and 3 hours on Friday. If it doesn't happen, that's cool. But remember, we've made partner. All our paperwork is in. We're just waiting on the clearance. Nakas. What's up, Nakas? Good day. You are one of those time-traveling fools.
My God, the legendary Rob Baer.
Oh, how did you find me?
I just magic. This is my best friend, Robbie B, Spiky Bits TV guys. You're hearing him on the line. You probably already know who he is. He's kind of a big deal. People know him.
Oh, don't put me on a pedestal, buddy. I'm just a man.
Did you say Jay and Silent Bob?
Just a man. More than a man to me, brother. Anyway, we had a great show. We did a lot of work today. Gave away one of the legendary dice bags. My main man, Bilbo Swaggins, came in on top. Demonic Warrior came in second. Got himself a gift bag plus as a consolation prize.
My part too.
Oh, that's what's up. Yo, Bilbo Swaggins, how pimp is that name?
Top 3 in the internet that I've ever heard.
Oh,
for sure.
My gosh, I love that name.
Hey, is this where they have the pie?
This is where the pie is. Oh my God, are we being joined by Jason Craze?
How did he
Slow
find
Fuse
us?
Gaming?
You guys,
What?
you guys are wizards.
Wizards of the internet.
The Coast Commanders.
The Coast Commanders. We're literally coming in at what? Mountain time, Pacific Standard Time, and East Coast right now?
The sun never sets.
Nobody needs no Central Time. We're not talking about Central Time.
I forgot. It doesn't exist.
Central Time's not even a thing. It's just all made up.
I'm pretty sure that we could just uninvent one of those time zones and nobody would notice.
Nobody would fucking notice.
somebody in the mountains would just be shrugging like, meh. Oh man, yeah, I missed the ending of your show for obvious reasons.
Obvious reasons. You're holding it down, doing what you do. So today is Tuesday, guys.
Yep.
We're going to be doing this again on Friday, which is going to be flipped, right? Positions. It's going to be Rob up front.
I'm the locomotive. I'm pulling the long war train along Friday night. But tonight,
am I the dining car in this equation?
Or the
obesity is kind of my thing. So
it's either that or the sleeper / baggage car. I don't know.
Baggage. I'm feeling baggage.
Baggage car.
I feel some baggage every now and then. Nah, it's good. It's a good time. It's a good time. Like Friday night's great. I mean, this is a good position for me, in the rear, so to speak. But
gentle back pressure is your thing.
Just a little gentle back pressure. No, it's a good night. We're starting to see all sorts of crap going on, like all the rules for the Terembra are leaking. So
it's gonna be a great show in Spiky Bits. But real quick, before I raid your bitch ass,
wow,
by the way, and it's gonna be Scary Terry's all over your face. I want to mention that today's Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which is Whip Wednesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whip Wednesday.
Whip Wednesday is a big deal on Slow Fuse Gaming. You're not going to want to miss that. Follow all the links. Check them out. Whoever has the most upvoted picture in the gallery wins shit. That's simple.
And you know what they win now? They actually win one place up in their VIP status for 7 days.
I'm gonna ask
That's a
dumb
serious
question.
multiplier.
That is no joke. That ups their winning potential like tenfold for every single wheel spin for 7 days. It's absolutely nuts. Drago won it last week. Absolutely nuts.
So can anybody get in on that? Like the people that put their stuff in the gallery tonight on my stream?
Yeah, everybody from week to week. Everybody from Wednesday to Wednesday. What happens is that right before the show tomorrow, Rob, 2 p.m. Pacific. I usually go in about 1 p.m. Pacific tomorrow, and I'll look through in whichever of the photos through the entire community gallery has the most upvotes is the winner for that week. If there's a tie, then we'll have 2 winners. I usually will, if there's more than 2 that are tied, then what we'll do is we'll put it up to a community vote during the show. But generally, there's one that tops out. So that one lucky viewer needs to make sure they're following Slow Fuse Gaming. They'll get the VIP jump up for a week. That could take them from no VIP to having VIP for $0. That could take them from VIP Silver to VIP Gold, which will enter them in all of our wheel spins, even if they're not online.
You heard it here first, guys. Shit is real. The Long War doesn't play games, and now we have Mike Haspel going to be taking us up on Sundays here real soon with Slow Fuse Gaming, another bromance in the blossoming stages.
Hell yes.
But anyway, I'm
cheating on you, Kenny.
I'm gonna start this raid, guys. Okay, I'm gonna get this shit going. Keep talking, keep doing what you're doing.
You got it. All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Yep, out of here.
Peace out from the future. All right, you heard it. So hit ! gallery before they raid us. If they do raid us, hit ! raid, ! hype. To defend our channel, we will have our custom kitty cat emotes here soon. Like I said, just waiting on it to go through. It's gonna be a good time.
We're here, homie.
Oh no! ! raid. Fend off
showed up.
Scary Terrys.
Scary Terry is gonna be real. I'm gonna actually start the show off with my own Scary Terry raid. Just so you know, I've been clicking Scary Terry this entire time we've been talking, filling it up.
Aw, you got me.
There we go. There's my Scary Terry.
There it is. No, it's so full.
No, cat dogs are not allowed to be used.
Yes, they are.
No, you can't use my own shit against me.
Got you good.
Yeah. Well, let me know real quick before I go. I mean, I jump in on this and hype it up. What is the big deal today for you?
Well, today we're gonna work on Kharn, mostly because I had a crazy busy day and I didn't get any prep work done on my new lesson. So we're gonna finish up Kharn on camera. We're gonna talk about some new rules that are coming out.
Letter. What does that mean?
Elric, 2010. Thank you for the follow. I think I knew who that might be.
Is that Elric? Is that our man?
It might be Tony from Elric's Hobbies. I don't know.
Elric's Hobbies, an official sponsor of the Long War. These guys come in clutch every month. You guys don't even know.
Man, I gotta catch up here. I got so many emotes to catch up. So we got Golden Trousers, CVS 569.
Golden Trousers, huh?
We got some good names, dog.
On the list.
Yuri came in with a clutch donation. Thank you all for the follows. We're almost to 1,000. Where are we at? Are we at 1,000?
Oh my God, you're so close. I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna look.
We're 11 away.
Oh my God. No, you're 7 away on the refresh.
7 away.
7 away.
Yo, so here's the deal. If we hit 1,000, which I think we're gonna give away this secret weapon technical paint set, auspiciously bagged in a Ziploc bag, like it's some drugs.
I mean, it is. Yo, you got that crack?
Yeah. It's gonna be a
I've
weekend.
I've one simple question for you. Do you remember the first time you smoked crack with me?
Yeah. Come smoke some crack with me, doll.
Yeah, smoked. That's what we do. Anyway, bro, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna jump in this chat. I'm gonna keep it hype. Love you, homie. Let's get it done, guys. Long war for life.
All right, dog. See ya. Welcome everybody to the show. We are painting Mr. The Betrayer here. We're gonna finish him up. We've been working on him for like a weekish. We'll go with ish.
I'm way too big to drive to the devil's house.
Drive, monkey, drive!
Warboy87, thank you for the donation. So we got Mr. Kharn there. We're gonna finish that bad boy up. Before we get to that, hopefully if we hit. Somebody tell me when you hit 1,000 followers. We're close, I think. I'm refreshing. Anyways, let me know when it happens. We'll do a free keyword giveaway there. Dave Ledbetter, what's up, dog? You gonna stay up late with us tonight too? Dude Bro 9, thank you for the follow as well. And I think Balstar Grim,
I'm doing my
welcome
part.
to the show.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing
Sparta
my part
Chuck.
too.
I can barely keep up with all the Dude Bro. Thank you all for the follows. And we have a lot of cool stuff going on tonight. It's 1K on your screen, Memnar. 1,000. All right, hype it up, y'all. It was 1 month yesterday before. I remember it well. It was 1 month yesterday when we started on Twitch, and here we are, all grown up. Wubba wubba dub dub. Thank you, hobby people. All right. So I guess we got to do a giveaway. All right, let's go over to giveaway raffle. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. Oh, on the wrong layer, of course. What would a night be without being on the wrong layer? Oh yeah. We have had so many followers tonight. I think you broke it. New high score. Did we break the alerts? All right, there we go. Twitch alerts keeps wrecking itself. Okay. So we're gonna do a free keyword raffle. Thank you all so much for making it happen. Couldn't have done this without you. Oh no, we missed another. Oh. There we go. Boom. It happened. Yep, we got Triumvirate. We're gonna talk about them. Actually, my man Evan Valdike, Gothmog, is writing up a post for me as we speak.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
Fat One Wolf, thank you for the follow. And Abaddon 05105 1982, thank you as well. Oh wow, so many of y'all snuck in on me. Wogs, Andy Powell, Gotchamander, Demonic Warrior 5, That One Wolf, all sorts of folks. Thank you, and thank you for the host. Who was that? Who was that? I missed it. Man, everything is working laggy today. Yep, I got Celestine's rules. We're going to talk about her shortly. Well, whoever was hosting us, thank you. I missed it. Many cat apologies. All right, real quick. Let's do a keyword raffle. Let's get this party started. Chaos Engineer 84, thank you for the follow. Love me some chaos. All right, bust this open here. Raffles. All right, raffle. Raffle item will be. It was Ironheaded. Oh, okay. Thanks, dog. Thank you, Warboy, as well. Raffle item, secret weapon. I cannot spell today. So I think there's a paint set of 15 fantastic paints. You've seen me and Kenny using them. Raffle. This is a free keyword. Freebie. Alright. Oh, wait. Whoops. Keyword. Let's do that. SWN. Raffle item. Secret. Weapon.
PC load letter? What does that mean?
Okay, boom. What we got? We don't have any cool multipliers. Yep, got you,
I'm
good
doing
skate.
my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
Tuggies for the win, and I love that name. And Lotus Cobra 82. Thank you both for the follow. Alright, so here we go. Once this starts, the keyword is SWN. Sierra Wilco Mary. Alright, and here we go. 2 minutes. Get your name on the list for this fantastic paint set for our 1,000 follower giveaway. Freebie. Free 99. All I gotta do is type in exclamation point SWM. Just like you see it there. Don't forget the exclamation point. We will have more giveaways. We have, of course, you see it on the screen there, top donator giveaway, a Tartarus Sprue squad on Sprue. That's the new Terminators on Prospero. Looks like Yuri's in the lead on that. And, of course, we have the fantastic cat box giveaway. Now, that will reset every Monday. So it'll go week to week, and it'll reset with the brand new releases from the week before. And, of course, you know we're going to have the Triumvirate, all the Fall Acadia stuff in there next week. Mystic Scorpion, what's up, dog? I sent you a package. You should get it, I don't know, soonish. Sierra Whiskey Mike. Warlander TV, thank you for the host. I'm just a poser military person, Evan. I'm sorry. I try my hardest. At the end of the day, I'm just a civilian.
PC load letter?
86 entries. I know there's like at least 195 people in here. Come on, get y'all freebies. Arrow Zero and typical agrarian. Thank you for the follows. Pizza. What kind of pizza are you eating? Oh yeah, Mystic Scorpion. I've been there. I've been there in the great cedar purge of every spring. There's no tickets, Warboy. It's just a freebie. Exclamation point SWM. Oh, it looks like it's over, actually. Alright, that's it. No, there's no tickets. It's just a freebie.
Yeah, I want candy boobs.
Darth Griswold and Fleetwood's 619. Thank you for the follows. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I want candy boobs.
We just hit our 1,000th follower, so we just did a quickie giveaway. Alright, let's draw it. Who is going to win? Who's going to win? How do I do this? Draw winner. There we go. Oh, rule 347. my favorite resident of Boone, North Carolina. What's up, dog? Congrats. Hype that man up. That's Mr. Clay Cruz. I think. I hope. Can't keep everybody's name straight, but I think that's who it is. You just won yourself a free paint set. Make sure you whisper me with your actual real name and your actual real address. I know you have 2 addresses if it's who I think it is. I only need one of them. Congratulations. Alright, make sure you hit ! gallery to become part of the show. Post up your work in progress. Post up anything you're working on, your cat pictures, your significant other pictures. Just no penis pictures. We don't want that. I think that's against the rules somewhere. Alright, so tonight, like I was saying, we got the cat box giveaway. This will stack Monday to Monday. Thanks, Dorn Jr. It's great to be here. It's been 1 month. 1 month and a day. Feels like I've been here for years. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. I know it's a late night.
You gotta give me a ride. I'm way too big to drive to the devil's house.
Drive, monkey, drive!
Alright. Twinner Irvin, thank you for the donation, bud. Sorry I couldn't watch your whole stream tonight. You guys are off to a good start as well. Make sure you follow. Is it Twinner Irvin? What's the actual what's your actual channel? I don't think it's that, is it? Let me know. Alright. So like I was saying, cat box giveaway. We've got one of the Armored Assault bundles, the Dirty Xenos bundle. We got some books left over. Well, actually, it's the same one. We had 2. So we've got the Masterclass book, the Age of Darkness Red book, and of course a normal rule book there. Close down something real quick here. Quit. There we go. Alright. 30 Iron Armor Marines on sprue. If we do trigger a cat box giveaway at some point in the evening, that's cool. If we don't, this cat box giveaway bar will keep going until Monday, until we trigger them all, or at least another one, and then we'll reset it with the brand new Fall Acadia stuff on Monday. I don't know what's going on with the rumors and stuff. I do have some of the rules. We will talk about that in a little while. Yeah, Twinner 103. Not Twinner Urban, but Twinner 103. That's the, Yeah, Clay, whisper me your address on, Twitch, and I'll get that, secret weapon paints out to you, bud. Alright. So that's that. We will trigger it. Now, remember, we were giving away a lot of stuff, and I know a lot of people are like, yo, your stream was funner when you were giving away a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, yo, I feel you on that. I feel you. Everybody likes the fun, the giving away stuff. I mean, who doesn't, right? Oh no, what's going on with my layers? Everything is like losing its mind. Where are we at here? I had everything set up. Paint table. PC load letter. Text. Oh my goodness. Did I lose it? Did I delete it? Timer. Hold on 1 second. Let me find this thing. I don't know what happened. I don't know where it went. I don't know what's going on. Overlay segment. Overlay. Maybe. That's not it. Wow. PC load letter. PC load letter. Image top prize, slideshow. It's just like that whole layer just disappeared. It's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Nope, that's not it. Well, it wouldn't be a show if we didn't have at least yet. Oh, don't worry, we're gonna do some shots tonight. We got the clear shot glass as well. Still one more names keeping me on my toes always. Always. Somebody's gotta. Alright. We didn't talk about dreadnoughts, so we're not getting choco wasted tonight. Daddy, what's choco wasted? That's where you eat too much ice cream. Oh, I want to be choco wasted. Overlay segment? Is that it? Nope. Nope. Well, if I was an overlay, what would I call myself? Image. So many mistakes. Overlay. You would think it would just be this one, but it's not. It's like gone. Oh wait, is it right?
PC load letter.
No. Oh well, we're just gonna raw dog it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where it went. It's like it just disappeared off the face of the earth. Doesn't even make sense. Because that one's there. Oh, well there it is. That doesn't even make sense. It was literally just not there. Am I a crazy person? I swear, I have not been drinking that much. Not any more than usual. Oh my goodness. That is straight shenanigans. I have no idea what just happened there. And look, the Twitch alerts is just stuck too. Oh well. Alright, so here's the deal. We're gonna do some painting now. We're gonna talk. We're gonna Robbie B and chill. No, we haven't drank that much yet, actually. We will though. Don't you worry. And as customary, I have a cat on my lap. That's Mr. Andre. PC load letter. PC load letter, what does that mean? Alright, let's do some painting. So, where are we at on things here? Make sure you hit an exclamation point gallery so you can be part of the show in a little while. So here's the base we did last night if you're watching the stream, right? What is life? We did those little tufts from Army Painter. We just used the normal white glue. Don't spend exorbitant amounts of money on this stuff. Just go down to Walmart, get you some good old white glue. Put it on there, use your tweezers. You should do a tweezer X-Acto knife kind of combo, like you're playing a game of Operation, to put those on there. I just kind of raw dogged it with my fingers. But you can see where it's all dried. Nothing is nothing's too ridiculous or anything like that. And I'm actually gonna have to go get my X-Acto blade because at some point, hopefully this stream will finish him and we'll actually glue him onto here. I do not think I have an X-Acto blade handy. Fortunately though, I do have a wireless mic. So that's where we're at on that. We're gonna start painting this bad boy right here. Now we did on the stream previously, we painted bone, but you know, a lot of times people have a hard time with washes. I do have a black cat. So we're gonna paint some of the bone detail there. And we're going to come in hot with the Agrax Earthshade Gloss. This is a great color. Basically what this does, it's a brown. It gets in there. It's great for this whole operation because we didn't semi-gloss the model. And of course we're going to grab our trusty wedge brush. Now you can see what brushes and what paints I prefer. I hit an exclamation point paint, an exclamation point brush. We're also going to grab some of our... Do I need to get some more? Yep, here we go. Some of our water bottle paint palettes. Somebody was asking Kenny today, like, yo, where do you buy those from? He's like, I go to the store and I get them in my water. Alright, so we're just gonna lay down this wash here very carefully. Now you want to make sure that you dab off, right? You don't want to have too much on here. Cat just jumped down, so of course camera's going bouncy bounce. There we go. Alright. Just getting in here, getting good coverage all over everything. Not too much. Very easy stuff. You just got to be very careful with it. You got to baby it. But you kind of see what's going on here. It's very easy to do. The hardest part actually is the base coat. Getting that nice even base coat. A lot of different ways to do it. I showed you one on stream here. You can just raw dog the mean off the white base if you want.
PC load letter? What does that mean?
Warhammer 73X and Poet and War, thank you for the follows. Welcome to the show. We're painting Mr. Kharn, Mr. the Betrayer. You can become part of the show by hitting ! gallery. Gives you the link to our community page. You can post your work in progress stuff, etc., etc. Evan, if you could put them both in the same, that'd be great. Thanks, bud. I'm sure they'll all be over with by the time I wake up. Sometimes folks are always like, how do you get posts out all the time? I see you like eating at the store, or I see you online and you're like posting. Well, through the magic of the internet and a complex system of cat helpers, sometimes we can multiply our efforts. Alright, there we go. Now I'm not a skull scientist or everything, although I have watched every season of Law & Order. But I feel like that's pretty good coverage right there. Then the big deal, or the big trick, is to come back and make sure everything's not pooling after you do it. Another great point. Oh, is that you, Rain? Wouldn't that be cool if you could just buy water bottle caps? It's true, I do have 3 cats. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I got them a new little cat fountain today, and they like nearly lost their minds. They didn't know what to make of it. They're like, wait, we can just get like flowing water anytime we want. We don't have to bother you to like turn the faucet on for us. I'm like, yes, my children. It is that easy now. They're like, that's awesome. At first they were scared of it. Trying to get some good coverage here. It's a little hard fought. One cat, one dog. And we should have some exciting emotes for the channel coming soon. We got our partner paperwork in. Raw dogged it in a month. And hopefully they're approving everything as we speak, so you'll see those soon. We got Sombrero, Cactus Cat, Pirate Cat, and the Maniac for the show, just the channel emote, the stream emote there. And there's some hidden bone detail, which you probably didn't even notice. There's a little bone, just the tips on the gun right there, and Kharn's got little bone tusks, believe it or not. I'm going to use a different brush for those, but for this big detail here on the gun, I'm going to use the same. Go up top here with it so you guys can see. What's everybody working on tonight? Watching TV, working on minis. guess the real question is, who's excited for those new Fall Acadia miniatures? It looks like the Triumvirant's already sold out. Who knows? It might be like a month till they get those back in. They just started. I don't know if you guys read the post earlier today. They just started to get Blood Bowl, Kill Team, and even the Legion Trader, their Trader Legion book back in stock. Alright, so now we're gonna go. We're gonna go in here, dab this off. Any points where it's like too much, maybe. We are gonna come in here and detail it out, but in a few minutes. Night Lords and Kingdom Death stuff. That's what's up. Blood Axes for a friend. Oh, that's very nice of you. Orcs are always fun. And then you realize, oh my gosh, I gotta paint like 30 of these guys. No, mistakes. So many mistakes. Imperial Knight for my AdMech Warcon. That's what's up. Looks like they're getting a special like kind of Warcon formation thing in the new book as well, where they get the best of all the rules. The Archmagos gets that. What is it? Canticles of the Archmagos. Some crazy new hotness. Chronic Procrastination. Golden Trousers. It's the best name ever. You have now surpassed Bilbo Swaggins. Sorry, Bilbo, you're in number 2 spot right now. Alright, so we're going in here and we're just detailing out the tusks with this Artificer layer brush that I'm so mostly fond of. You see right there where it just separated out? You feel like there should be free pie here? Slow fuse? There should be, but there isn't. This is a gluten-free stream, sir. I need you to take your glutens out of here. The funny thing is, gluten-free foods generally are super high in fat because, as you may well suspect, they generally taste like poop. So they fatten them up because, hey, guess what? Sugar and all that stuff is gluten-free to get us people to buy them and actually like them. So sometimes it's a catch-22. It's like, oh, I can eat this. Oh, maybe I shouldn't eat this. You gotta be careful, man. Gotta be careful. They get you coming and going. Alright, so there we did all the tusks. Commander Kino, welcome to the stream. Gluten's so delicious. Rain, I think it might be, it could honestly be, what's his face? Salamander Mance. But it could be any Primarch, really. I mean, you just said a Baroque armor, that's like all they've said about it, you know? Looking up some more Seraphon info, I'm scared after seeing your stone horns. Robbie B. Actually, Seraphons, man, you get Lord Croak, he can make it rain comments. That guy is no joke. Of course, he was really good in fantasy too. So right now I'm just working this wash into all the spots I kind of want it as it dries. Normally I would have the little fan going so it'd be a little bit easier to use. Actually, let me turn it on. Tell me if you guys can hear this. If it interferes with the mic, I'll keep it off, but it does actually help with the drying time. Yeah, you definitely need a Lord Croak. I'm pretty sure it's a combo kit now. How we looking on that fan noise?
Yeah, I want to kill you, boobs.
Say Z, thank you for the follow. Good on the noise? Can't hear it? Can't hear it. It's fantastic. Alright, we'll keep it up. So that'll help. That'll help with the wash here. Get this party started. We'll probably take a break here while this dries out and talk about the new rules some. Just want to make sure it's where I want it. wanted to convert a recipe to gluten-free. There's all sorts of you know, it's weird. Like, you wouldn't suspect that gluten's in different things, but it actually is. Like, for instance, soy sauce, on the most part, has gluten in it as a filler. In the States here, kind of ridiculous. Wouldn't have suspected that. A lot of random stuff too. You got to look out for maltodextrin. Generally, for the most part, it's made with corn, but in some rare instances, like the airborne medicine has maltodextrin in it, not made from corn, contains gluten. I had cold sores all over in my mouth last Adepticon. I took a bunch of it while I was there and just destroyed the inside of my mouth. I couldn't figure out what was going on until I read the ingredients. I was like, oh, you dirty rats, you got me good. Gluten myself, random glutening. So just got to be careful. It's always the like most randomest stuff. All right, so there's all that. Boom. Man, 1,000 followers. Thank you guys so much. That was really dope. Sneaky, sneaky soy sauce. Get you every time. And the funny part is, if you go to real Chinese places, and well, any Asian place, and you're like, hey, can I get gluten-free soy sauce? They look at you like you're stupids. They're like, this guy. And I'm like, so I just don't even ask anymore. Actually, if you got the glutens and you go into Chinese food, chances are you're messing up anyways, because that's like, the buffets are fine, but you can definitely get got on accident. 1 part hobby, 1 part masters in gluten. Man, I tell you what, I had to get good quick. Tile for 40K. Oh, Warboy, what did you start with? Make it all homemade, yeah, for real. All right, let's.
I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
More DACA, thank you for the follow. How apropos. Alright, can you guys see all this? It's looking pretty good. Got some good coverage in there. Check these bone tusks. I want to give it a little bit more on the bone tusks. Oh, Seraphon? Okay, word. Seraphons are good. Good. Alright, let's get in there in the tusks real quick. Hit it from the backside right here. It's all about that gentle back pressure, right? Yeah, David, I miss stuff sometimes. I'm trying to watch, but as you can imagine, it goes pretty quick, dog. Yeah, paleo is a thing. Most of that you can eat. A lot of Asian food you can eat, because it turns out
on moviepoopshoot.com,
they did not have it.
Did you say Jay and Silent Bob are quote fucking clown shoes?
Yeah.
Really?
Next Level Painting came in clutch with a $5 donation. Quote, suck it. I will not quote suck it. I'll drink it, but I won't suck it. Alright, so there's Mr. Betrayer. We're going to let him dry for a sec. Of course, we've got his backpack right here. Backpack. And his little bringer to the chains that go on him as well. So we'll be working on those a little later. So here's what I want to work on tonight. I want to finish up this bone for you guys. Work on these little tubers. Call them tubers. And this blues right here. And I think we might do some eyeballs. Chances are I'll mess it up though, because it's going to be hard to do it on camera. And oh, I need to get a little close with that one. But I kind of want to do some highlights up here too. So that's kind of my game plan. Let's talk about some rules. This week's releases, I think we put them out already. Rally 21. I think it's all the Zine stuff, not the Lord of Change. Everything else. Not. Oh, I'm not David. I'm not sure how they go together. Well, I can tell you right now. Let's take a look. Get back over here. All right, let's take a look at. So Celestine has a orbital bombardment kind of thing, which is pretty neat. Her, what is it called? The Emperor's Vengeance. Saint Celestine can make a shooting attack with the following profile: unlimited, strength 8, AP 3, assault 1, barrage, large blast, orbital. What's that sound like? It's not strength 10, but it's still pretty good. So according to this, Celestine is a what is this? Okay, so it's a unique composition. One unique jump infantry character and 2 jump infantry characters. She is not. Okay, so independent characters, Celestine only. So it looks like she forms a squad with her Gemini twins. Not to be confused with the Yin Yang twins. Healing Tears. At the start of each of your turns, set up a single slain Gemini twin anywhere within 2 inches of Celestine. Oh, that's cool. So she just brings back her bodyguards. Martyrdom. A model with Martyrdom special rule is your warlord, and that model is removed as a casualty during the battle. All friendly units wholly comprised of models with the active faith generate 1 special. Automatically pass all leaderships if they have active faith. Okay. And it looks like she still has the miraculous intervention rule. Well, that's a whole paragraph of text I'm not going to read. And anybody within 12 inches can use for her leadership. That's cool. She has the Ecclesiarchy relic, the Ardent Blade, of course. There's a cat on my lap, in case you guys haven't figured that out yet. She and her bodyguards can join a unit? Okay. Well, you're looking at a bigger picture than me. Oh, they automatically take wounds for it. Okay, cool. So the Gemini twins have 4-up invulnerable. When at least 1 Gemini twin is resolve all wounds suffered by Celestine against the bodyguard. Okay, the closest one. Got it. She is permitted to join other units, in which case Celestine and her bodyguard join the unit. If she leaves the unit, her bodyguards also leave the unit, forming a separate unit with her. Okay. Hey, it looks like they've actually done a lot of work on this. That's smart. I like it. Adamantite Will, Eternal Warrior for Celestine. Fearless, hit and run. There it is. Boom. Independent character status. We just talked about that. She has the Ardent Blade. It is strength 5. Wait a minute. What is this?
What does that mean?
Stand by. Special Feelings. Thank you for the follow. So the Ardent Blade is a flame wreathed blade said to be the Emperor's Wrath made manifest. Range template, strength 5, AP 4, assault 1. In melee, she has +2 strength, AP 3. Armor Bane, mastercrafted. She has the armor of St. Catherine once again. It's a 2-up with a 4-up invulnerable, and her strength is 3. So she's strength 5. I think that's all still current. Wow. Alright, 3 guesses. Which cat is on my lap? There's definitely a cat on my lap. Follow-up question. How many pants am I wearing? I don't have those rules right in front of me, Dave. For the other folks. The black one. I like how it's just the black one. My black cat's name is Andre. Named after the champagne, of course. We used to have a tradition in New York called Champagne Tuesday. It was a fantastic time. We went through a lot of champagne, thus we bought the $4 bottles called Andre. Annie and 1.5 pants. Annie and 1 pants. Pants do not stack. Pants do stack. Alright, I will reveal the cat to you. This is Sarah. She's not happy. And I have 2.5 pants on still. Oh, she's so sassy. So angry. Annie and no pants. That's just mean. You only get the highest modifier. She was super mad. Alright, let's do some painting. Before this cat kills me. Salty Sarah. Super salty. Oh my gosh. Long John onesies? Do they make those? I need to look into that. That seems fresh. Alright, let's change this over. Paint table go. Here we are. Boom. Oh, cat leaving. We are clear. We are cat free now. All right. Here we go. So now we're going to cut this back in with the Menoth white base that we used to base coat it. Now alternatively, you can do this tech if you've been watching Kenny's streams. You can do the light dust weathered wood and then highlight it up with weathered wood if you want. All of these are acceptable. Maybe next time we'll do some of that. Thanks, so Chris, what's up, dog? Welcome to the show. What did Golden Trousers say? Special feelings. We did a lot of things here. Talk about painting. Normally on Monday nights we do a news show / hobby tutorial show. Do some unboxings and stuff. I actually have an unboxing I owe you guys of my airbrush cleaning kit that's on the other table that we can do. Just somebody remind me. Granite, what's up, man? You crazy person. I know you gotta go to work in the morning. Thanks for coming to the show. Remember, just hit me up. Any questions at SpikyBitsTV. Generally it shows up a little easy on the eyes here. Alright, so we're going to go in now and just kind of paint by numbers around all the ridges and things. I'm going to get in a little close. This is actually rather hard to see. Okay. So, just around these ridges. Is this a good angle? Okay, cool. It's like performing intricate surgery here, making sure you can see, I can see. Oh, thanks, Slowfuse. Appreciate it, man. Good looking out, dog. I'm a little busy right now. See me a little later. Or a peach. Alright, so just going over these ridges. We're obviously going to leave the inside of the mouth very dark. Go across the top of these teeth. Got a little too much on there. Remember, you get a free cat nap for watching 3 hours combined of the show, and any combination being active actually in the stream. I don't think you can use bots or any sort of technical means to cheat the system. Not sure if it works on the phone. I don't think it does. We also have a multicast set up for Mondays and Fridays, so you can watch myself and oh, you're at work right now. Okay, we'll allow it. Nobody else is there. Dang, you working overnights now, dog? Uncle Sam has not been good to you this week. Rawr. Iron Warrior bits? I don't think they make them anymore. Maybe they'll bring them back on one of those made to order things. That'd be dope. If you got any paint questions, you know, just general questions about the game, etc., hit me up. I'll do the best I can to help. Phone works to stream Kenny at work. Did it give you your yo dogs, Rain? Let me know. Inquiring minds. I'm not sure if me and Kenny use the same bot. Is Ironheaded in here? I'm actually not sure at all. Like I said, we were switching up the cat naps, or the cat box giveaway. It'll stack. It'll just reset every Monday. So you don't have to worry about that. And we'll always put in the new release stuff. Oh, okay. Thanks, Rain. Follow-up question, clarification. So any chapter with an individual codex cannot use the Gladius. Nope. Now some other ones have special stuff, like the Dark Angels have their Lion's Blade, which is not as good, but doesn't suck. Blood Angels pretty much have nothing. Hashtag bitter. I guess they have some first turn assaulting stuff. Crisis Suits for tank hunting? Well, it depends if you want to go suicide mode. Just drop in with the Melta equivalent. It's usually good for tank hunting. Alright, so there's the skull. Let me get his greave right here. Go up over this. Actually, that was a little too much. Came in a little too hot right there. Using my finger eraser. There we go. Look at that. If you keep your paints moist enough, you make a mistake, usually it's good to go. Yeah, Angels of Death has some cool stuff. Kind of like the pink, to be honest. I'm gonna do probably a light glaze here at the end, but it's kind of where I'm at on it. It's definitely that pink kind of flesh. I wanted it to look kind of like, you know, he's 10,000 years old. It's not gonna be all like super bright elf flesh, you know. But I also feel like it's not gonna be like burnt or anything either. These little teeth right here. How'd I come back in with some metals and hit these holders right here? These braziers, clasps. I'm not a metallologist. I don't know what those things are called. I just like saying braziers. How do you guys like this time? Is this good for you? I know a lot of folks over in the future. Probably good for them. We also do a Friday. This is our beta schedule, of course. Seeing if we can keep up with it without dying. So far, 50-50. Lols. How compatible are the new Scared Occult Termi parts with Prospero Termis and Rubrics? They should be fine. I think they're actually made for that. McLevin McCheese says he just woke up early. There you go. It's like you're in the future, dog. Alright, we're gonna finish up this bone. Do some gallery stuff. So make sure you hit exclamation point gallery to see how you can get in on the show with your work in progress or completed projects, cat pictures, etc. And you heard Slow Fuse earlier. Tomorrow is Whip Wednesday. Whip it good. He'll be checking all of those out tomorrow, I think at 1 p.m. He'll be checking them out at 1 p.m. Pacific. And then goes on at 2, I believe he said. I could just be talking out my butt there. It's always fun. Getting that bone down. Now, of course, that is just a base coat. Now we've brought it back up to a base coat. Still waiting for Dorn. Lols. Just started drinking Red Bull and vodka. I am out of vodka. I actually thought of that. I have an emergency backup Red Bull in the fridge, and I was like, ugh, no vodka. So many mistakes. Messed up right there. Oh well, we're gonna have to catch that with some black. It's okay. Black lining is the plumber's. Or is the what is it? The carpenter's patch of the hobbyist world. Okay, and then we're gonna get in here and do these tusks, which you can see there's some really great definition on those tusks. At least I hope you can. I'm the only one without a Revlo. Well, you see, Warboy, I actually have a Revlo, strangely enough. It's not called Revlo, it's called Patreon. And I basically do the same thing over there. Send out many, many boxes of merchandise every month. This is actually our quarterly shipment, so there'll be more than normal going out this month. A lot of folks like to save it up and get like a huge box every 3 months. And check it out. It's patreon.com/spikybits. All sorts of goodness over there. We literally make it rain. The post office hates me, by the way. There's like 3 different carriers that come, and I arrange for them to pick up the packages, and they literally creep up, silently try to open the mailbox, deliver the downstairs, because I live in an apartment, sort all the mail in there as quiet as they can, and then they dip. Even though I put the request in, they say they knocked on my door, and they never do. So I just started bringing it to the post office. And the supervisor's like, you could just do this online and they'll just pick it up. I was like, oh, interesting story about that. I've tried that like 3 times in a row now. Your people say they come to my door, but I assure you, they do not come to my door. So I have to take it in there, and they get super sassy with me. Don't worry, I make sure it gets processed. I built up this really good rapport with this veteran guy in there. He knows what's up. He keeps it real. I always look for him. What's up, Tim the Great? Good to know you're here, bro. Thanks for checking in. We're gonna finish up this bone, and we're gonna do some gallery stuff. You guys want to do gallery first, or do you want to do unboxing of the airbrush cleaning kit? Let me know in the comments. I don't have a cool straw poll. I'm just a one-man operation here. 1 man, 3 cats. Coming this summer, 1 man, 3 cats. Tim's back to win another top donor. Tim, I literally took a picture of the box I sent you today. I was like, new high score. I was like, I can't believe there's so much stuff going in this one box to this one person, because there's like 3 days worth of winnings. Unboxing or you may forget. Aww. Aww. Yuri, it's all good, dog. Go with your heart, man. It's all good. It's more fun here on the channel too, but so, you know, some people don't jump on the channel here. Which is understandable. I was like, Kenny's like, yo, you need to get on Twitch. I was like, you kids into your Twitch. I don't need no Twitch. And now I'm like, yo, how did I go this long without being on Twitch? Gallery, I'm pretty sure an airbrush, actually an airbrush is not in the box, it's an airbrush cleaning kit. There's no airbrush involved, I assure you. I'll show you why an airbrush cleaning kit is important to the overall health and maintenance of your airbrush. You know, I was listening to Slowfuse's show tonight. Sorry if that was out of frame. I'm just getting in there. Really, it's small. I have old people eyes. Did I hurt the feels? Never that. So, Warboy, 3 months worth of boxes will be shipped to me in March, April if I do the 1.5 per video now. Let me see. So, if you go now, that'll be February and March. You will get a package in March. Yes, you will get 1.5 months worth of stuff in March, and then you can go quarterly. And that will be 3 months. April, May, June. You will get 3 months worth of stuff in July, like mid-July-ish. So that's basically how it works there. Abaddon's on the Patreon. Awesome. Yep, those will go out in a couple of weeks. 2 weeks-ish. We just got all our orders in. And it's crazy. I was doing the math. I do a spreadsheet. Alright, so we're just going to let him dry. Tim's driving and lurking. Where are you driving to? Middle of the night, you crazy person. Alexandria, Virginia. I got a terrible car accident there. 1994, the old Potomac River Bridge. It was a shit show up that way. The big mixing bowl. Oh, man. The worst.
Yeah, I want candy boobs.
Hapulik, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the show. We're about to do an unboxing. What do I got over there? Overhead desk. Boom, go. Oh, there's a clear shot glass. Alright, let me move my... Okay, here we go. Hockey game done. Word. Drop safe. Alright, so we got one of the world famous Long War clear shot glasses right here in case we have to do any shots. We get to $100 in donations. Obviously, we're going to do a shot. We're going to do probably a triple shot because I want to see what it looks like in a clear glass. It's leaking. Obviously, there's been shots already. This mat, this is GameMat.eu. The space mat, and it actually links up with the other mat. It's called, I think it's Horsehead Nebula. This is upside down, of course. This is a great mat. GameMat.eu keeps it real. Like, they will ship this stuff to you. You will get it before you order other stuff in the States. Like, it's here, quick. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I love their mats. This one links up with another one. There's like a planet. So if you want to do like Armada or something, some of our battle reports feature this one. I think there's another set we use sometimes. It's pretty legit. All right. How do I get one of those shot glasses? Well, we did them in the Kickstarter last year, but I think we may bring back the Kickstarter for Long War merch, maybe in February. I'm trying to source a lot of stuff, but it's rather hard actually to lock people into things. So their shipping is expensive, but it comes. This is a 3-foot mat. Oh, you're in Centerville? That's cool. No, I'm actually down in North Carolina. But I actually spend a lot of my summers there in Alexandria. And I do make it up there from time to time. I was up there over the summer. And up on the Potomac there. Pretty nice area. Very expensive these days, though. They do snow themed. Yep, they got all that. You can check it out. I think it's GameMat.eu. They're called G-mats. They have different sizes: 4x6, 4x4, 3x3, all that stuff. All right, so this is my kit. This is my airbrushing kit. This is the cleaning kit itself. But before we jump into that, I want to show you everything else that I got in here. Of course, we got a little mask, a little respirator action for when we got it going. Harden up paint. We got some pipettes, which, believe it or not, Vallejo actually makes them 2 different sizes. I had no idea myself. Yeah, they got 6x4 Warboy. So this is great for getting stuff out of bottles, mixing things up. Cork plug for obvious reasons. You can use it to hold miniatures. You can use it for gentle back pressure. Whatever you need, got you. But this actually I don't use it that much or at all anymore. This is a water trap that if you don't have a good one on your compressor, you can try to open this. Is it sealed? Oh, there's a staple. I never opened it. It's brand new. Huh, that's weird. Well, anyways, I thought I used to have one, but apparently this is a brand new one. But it's got this little button right here. It's got a water trap in it. You can hit this and it'll blow out the water. If you don't have a good one or a good regulator on your compressor, this might be a good solution for your airbrush. Then of course we've got the Reaper. These are really neat little paint pots, and I think they used to come with a little pewter skull in here, a pewter shaker skull, but then they stopped because I guess they couldn't source it anymore. And then they put little plastic ones, but I don't think they put any in this one here. But it's always good to have extra bottles laying around, right? There's some extra spare parts for, this is the cap. Purchased this a while back. I think I was sweet talking the girl up at Hobby Lobby using my 40% off coupon, but I doubled up on 2 different items. How many people know what this is right here? Somebody should know what this is. I know somebody knows. This is Teflon tape. This is what you can use to put around your gaskets and things, your couplings, every place you screw something in on your lines, on your airbrush. Yep, seals up your gaps, keeps the air from going out. Of course, we've got the bulk water bottle, water bottle tops here. This is just some random resin brushes, plastic bristle brushes out of that. This right here, you actually might want to think about picking up. This is a rubber cement pickup. So if you use the rubber cement to block off sections of your models and things and then need to pick it up, you can use this. It's like basically like an eraser, but it'll pick it up. And you can see here I've used it on some blue stuff in the past. It's pretty good. Got it from Cheap Joe's Art Supplies. And then of course we got some tapes, double-sided sticky tape, and some pinstriping tape for masking off areas to detail out, and the obligatory just the tip toothbrush, some more plastic bristle brushes. This right here, this is the heat brush. This actually comes with the unboxing, or the that actually comes with the cleaning kit here. And then of course various different sizes of bottles. Vallejo makes some good size. Army Painter makes dropper bottles as well. You can pick all these up online. This I actually jumped in. It was one of the Swedish guys that stream in the morning. I can't remember which one, but he basically, these are 15 milliliter pots. You can drain all your paints into them, your GW paint pots, drain them into here and seal them up. And then you just peel the sticker off your GW paint pot, put it right on here. But I haven't done it yet for mine. All right, let's just throw all this junk in here. This is the unboxing kit, and you can get this from TCP, or this is the clean kit. You can get this from TCP Global. It might be Kenny's toothbrush. It's hard to say. It could indeed be Kenny's toothbrush. All right, you ready for this? Boom! Alright. First off, gooseneck water bottle. This thing is a must-have, like for reals. Because you can get right up in the airbrush. You've probably seen me doing it a couple of times. It goes all the way to the bottom, the stem, so even if you got a little bit of water in there, you can get that last drop out. You really get up in there, direct the water flow, everything like that. These are actually very hard to find. This comes standard as part of the kit. I think this kit's only 15 bucks, by the way, from TCP Global. Then you get this little brush right here, which is amazing. It's plastic bristle. It gets down in your airbrush itself, just, you know, blasting in there, just cleaning off all the paint that you need. Over time, this will turn into like a poof, and dry brush go everywhere. I ordered this because I wanted to replace the one I currently had, but then I found an older one, so I technically didn't even need this kit. I ordered this kit just for the stupid brush right here. I got some other stuff too. A little dental sculpting tool to get like the hard spots, but be very careful with this. You could tear up the insides of your airbrush. Then you got these other little spacer thingies. Again, these will clean out any place that you think inside, like your nozzle tips and things. But this is steel. Like, you could scratch the surface. You could go a little too deep and put holes in places or make holes bigger that aren't supposed to be bigger. So you want to be very, very careful with these. And then of course just your normal standard plastic bristle cleaners in general. This is probably just too big for an airbrush that we use, but these ones right here are pretty good. Again, be very careful that you're not scraping the inside of your airbrush with the metal parts. Actually, I think that was from the last one I had. But yeah, this is a great kit. 15 bucks, I think, TCP Global. There's the, well, there you go right there. Master Airbrush brand, new. Here's the item number, TCP-ACK1. Yeah, I keep my gooseneck loaded down, Evan, all the time. Faux real. Yep, plumber tape, Teflon tape. That was it. Oh, Warlander, you won the Fat Matt from Kenny? Congratulations. Yeah, we're going to be giving away a bunch of those. Alright, so that was it. I owed that unboxing to you. Oh, and there's one other thing too you might want to consider getting. I think this one actually comes with the airbrush booth. It's a little Lazy Susan, so you can put your stuff on it and spin it, you know. It's pretty cool. It's seen some better days, but I keep it handy. Always got to keep it handies. So there it is. Alright. Let's do some gallery stuff. Put that back over there. Get in here and see gallery. Boom. There's that Clay Cruz. Alright. And scroll down. Let's get the gallery going. There it is. Okay. Exclamation point gallery will get you this address so you can post up your work in progress pictures. Anything you want us to take a look at. Oh, there's a bunch in here. Alright, let's get approving. Oh man, juice box. Make sure you put your name on your work too. Gotta get credit for your work. All sorts of stuff in here. Kaitan, ooh, nice. Very cool. Player J has a Kharn. We gotta check that out.
PC load letter? What does that mean?
Cost House, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the show. We are doing a work in progress gallery / completed project gallery. Checking out everybody's work here. Alright, let's start. Where are we at? I think it was down here. Grammaticus. I think it was right here. Mr. Ballstein. What a name. Ooh, that's looking good. That's some serious dark flesh right there. Is that going to be for the... Wow, that's a big picture. I'm smelling a cell phone. Is that going to be for the Gore Chosen board game? Or are you just like painting it up just because? I really like it. It all works together, even the trousers. So far, so good. Oh, I just remember there's a little brown spot on my Kharn I gotta paint. He's got a little pouch where he puts his sacks, of course. Awesome, that's looking great. Working your way up, I see. All that bone detail on the head's gonna be a exciting time. Oh my goodness, is that an old school, oldest of school Shadow Sword armor cast kit from the 90s right there? Yeah, Warboy, so Patreon kind of like, there's two different ways on Patreon. Like, you can do a monthly thing, which we're not set up for, which we may be set up for here in the near future, or you can do a per video. Back in the day, we only could do 20 videos, but we've grown so much we're up to about 40 videos a month now. It's like 1.2 videos a day. So I only ever charge, air quotes, supporters for 20 videos. So basically, if it says $1.50 and it's 20 times, it's really, what it really means is $30 a month. And I know it's a little confusing, and I think we're just going to go to a per month thing here soon, and get everybody on board and switched over, because that way it eliminates the delay for new folks coming on board. It also kind of keeps down the confusion, because kind of what we were doing before isn't what we're doing now, you know, because we're just putting out so much content, it's crazy. My buddy Zeb edits a lot of the videos for me, and he's just like, bro, you're doing too much. I'm like, or I'm not doing enough. So sorry for the confusion there. Backwater Terrain says, oh, I know it's confusing. Believe me, if you saw the back end reporting system on Patreon, it's confusing for me. Like, I had to pay a buddy of mine to develop a way to export the spreadsheet to turn it into a usable format for me to keep track of everybody's stuff, like their requests and their preferences and things, and it's a lot of work. Believe me. Yep, Hoodsgate. Yeah, everybody gets a Horus Heresy Prospero squad this month. I wanted to do one of the squads out of the Triumvirates, but with them being sold out, I don't think that's going to happen. But we did get a bunch. We have a grip of them coming in to hand out to Patreons. We'll definitely do a new release, a raffle on Monday for all of the new Fall Acadia stuff. So it's going to be dope. Warboy, you can just go in there. You can say max it out at 30. Like, it's fine. Yeah, that's what Gothmog did. Like I said, we're going to be changing it soon, so you will get some messages about it, and it should be a lot more clear then. Backwater Terrain says he looked up the cleaning kit. It's $19.96 with free shipping, so there you go. Great value. Pretty much a must-have. All right, let's jump in. Whose Shadow Sword was this? I forgot. The only Exazo. Well, man, let me tell you what. First off, thank you for sharing this. I have not seen this model in a long time. This is the old Shadow Sword combo kit from Armorcast. I actually had one of these, do not have it anymore. I had to sell it. I literally was scraping the bottom of the barrel to get a down payment for a 2000 Honda Accord, obviously back in the day. And it was like my most prized possession from the 90s at the time that I managed to hold on to, and I had to sell it. And then it turns out, 8 years later, they came out with the new plastic ones. But man, Thanks, Warboy. Appreciate it. Hype that man up for supporting what we do over on Patreon. All those great video features every month. Man, I tell you what, it is super fun going through all this stuff, giving you guys our opinion, what to look out for, the gotchas. So this is all decked out with the old, that's the old palanquin up there. I don't know if you guys remember it. I don't remember this altar. Some of these parts I don't remember, but man, that is a blast from the past. Thank you so much for sharing that one. What's a down payment? Man, I tell you what, play was real back in the day. Back in the day, it was real in the early 2000s. Working on. Yeah, the $3 one on Patreon's pretty good. That's a good happy medium. Wow, look at these colors. Holy cow. Juicebox, you're a maniac. These things pop. I love it. Look at all those fresh colors, those purples, everything there. Is this done? I almost feel like you could do a little bit more detail work, but I can't. Oh yeah, I guess I can. It's hard to see, they're a little blurry. Man, these are intense. Are you gonna base the Great Unclean one? Amazing. Alright, Dave Ledbetter, we'll check that out here in a second. Yeah, man, those armor cast titans. Juicebox, this is great. You're a maniac, I love it. Reznor 0311. Looks like it's all done now. Nice. Dark Angels Librarian. Unforgiven. Love them golds, the wings, everything's looking fresh on this. Of course, it's Raven Wings, so it's got the black bike. Very good stuff. D. Craig, I don't think did they make the old, is it the Lucius? Which one was the one that was like, look, it was all blocky? Because I think it's Mars now, right? Yeah, this librarian's sick. I love the little circle motif, the circles within circles thing. Loving it. Aw, snap. Wicked Wombat. Is this what I think it is? Is that Roy Fokker? Sure enough. Look at that old miniature. There it is right there. Veritech Fighter from back in the day. Yeah, the Lucius. I don't even think Forge Roll makes those anymore. This is great. When did you paint this, Wicked Wombat? Was this like the 80s? Back before they made paints? We didn't have paints back then. We had to use crayons. Agent Arrow Dunecrawler finally finished. Just in time for the fall of Cadia. Look at those fresh colors. On that Elric's Hobby base. Don't think I didn't notice that. I love those Elric's Hobbies bases. I just got a new set in here. It's like dock bases. They're really cool looking. Be great for like privateer stuff, any pirate themed things. This is looking fresh, Agent Arrow. Love the colors. Decals are expertly applied as well. What did you use for those? Microset, Microsol? I'll just take a poll. I'm not big on decals, but we ate the crayons. You might not want to admit to that. JP Gray. I see you discovered the fantastic gap filler from Vallejo. Stuff's amazing. Got his magnets together, looking fresh. What sword are we gonna go with? The staff or the sword? I think I might finish mine up on air. Maybe we'll see. I feel bad because like everybody's doing magnets, right? I don't want to be like that guy. Maybe we'll get to him. I'll be like the underground dude. I'll get to him like in 3 months when everybody's forgot about Magnus. What, you think I sold them all? Because I stay well off? Some Dre lyrics right there. M. Morris. Got some Crypt Ghoul action. Very cool. Wait. Oh yeah, those are the big ones, right? I think, yeah. I think those are the big ones. Either way, I love those colors. Blue gray is always looking fresh. Magnus is such a great miniature. Awesome. Thank you for the share, M. Morris. Hoping to build up red. I like blood ravens. Don't know who submitted this, but looks like you're off to a good start. Separating it all out. That's a good base coat. Did you use the airbrush? What'd you use there? More importantly, what's this? What are you sticking this stuff into? Is this just styrofoam? That looks like some hobby tech. Be a baller and do some penitent engines on stream. That would be the best entertainment ever. Yeah, like when I dropped it and it shattered. Oh my gosh, have you guys heard the Tyranny Kharn effect story? I have to tell you this if you haven't heard it already. There's a little orc chamois. Chamois. Looking fresh. Them greens be popping, yo. And of course he's got a shroom. Reznor. You're a maniac. You got all sorts of stuff. Dude Bro 9, converted wolf priest for the Fire Howlers Great Company. There we go. Look at that epic narrative. Holy cow. Somebody can paint. That is, oh, maze balls. That looks so good. Did you use the crushed glass snow? I don't know what you did, but it all really pops together. The browns with the purple red. The yellows are just right. They're just bright enough that it doesn't overpower it, I feel like. And then of course the tats are dope. Straight up Viking style, yeah. Loving it. I didn't tell you the Tyranid story. So, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, there used to be a Tyranid hive tyrant, metal, of course, that looked like the queen from Alien, right? Hey, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm talking to my cats. What? She's looking at me like I'm a stupid person. Like, what do you mean? You don't know what I want? Yeah, D-Bro, that's legit. So there was the metal hive tyrant that looked like the alien queen with like the brows, like straight legit, right? They never made anything like it since. And we were playing a game, me and my buddy Gatsky, at the game store. God, this must have been like, I don't even know, like early 2000s, when I was selling things to buy cars and such. And down payments. Play was real. And I said something, and his girlfriend like tracked him down to the store and was like, I forget what the whole thing was, but it was utter ridiculousness. Here's backorder trains, base from last week all painted up. It was just utter ridiculousness. Alright, get down then. Gosh. Sassy cats are being sassy. I don't know what their deal is. They're very confused by their new drinking apparatus and by their food. I think they're wondering if it's an enemy or not. They're afraid to go in there. Koozie22, yep, we got over 1,000 followers. We did a free giveaway. It was fantastic. There was much happiness throughout the land. So anyways, she tracked them down. Some ridiculous like conversation ensued. I, of course, had to input my 2 cents. She did not agree with whatever comment it was I said at the time. I cannot even tell you. It's been lost to time and space. I'm sure it was 100% accurate, but not what she wanted to hear. And I got a metal. She picked up my friend's metal hive tyrant with all the metal parts, chucked it at me, like right at the chest. I had my hand up because I thought she was going to my face. But she went right at my chest. Ridiculous throw from like 4 feet away. Caught me right in the chest. Of course, I was so shocked by the whole thing. My cat-like reflexes did not kick in. I did not even attempt to catch it because I thought I was trying to deflect it from my face. And I literally saw it hit my chest and then just drop to the ground and shatter into a million pieces. And I was like, what just happened? Then the next day, I was showering, or the night, I don't even remember. And I looked down at my chest and I literally had a bruise from where she threw it at me. It was so, she hit me so hard with it and it was so pointy. She like caught me with the ridge or something. Oh my gosh. So if you've never had a fully pewter model chucked at you at a high velocity, I can only imagine what the Exorcist or like something crazy like that would even do to a human. Especially if you got clipped in the face, man. You could be like maimed. Be a responsible hobbyist. Don't throw metal minis at your friends. That base is looking fresh, dude. I like the hazard striping, and you got the weathering on the vents there. That is good times. What are you gonna put on this thing? Oh, the old metal Thunderhawk? Yeah, that thing was ridiculous. You had to pin the panes, each little plate together. Holy cow. There's the Gygor. Done up like a true berserker. Love it. That base is looking dope. I can't tell what it is, but it's getting there. And that Frost Axe. That Frost Axe. Oh, we got a lot. Did I approve all these? I hope I approved. I hope you guys are seeing these. I think you're seeing them. Yep, there we go. Kaitan. Rawr. Oh wow, look at that. Pimp Stride right there. He's so big he's holding books up. And it looks like he killed a Night Titan behind him as well. Oh, that's an epic display. Why didn't GW make that kit out of plastic anyways? God, it would have been so good. There's an army. What is that, Howling Griffins? Who did that? Show yourself. Psychotic Jester. See you, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Put one of the old metal juggernauts down a tube stock. Homie, don't play that. Oh my gosh. That's a cyber base. Did the Kaitan too. Oh, okay. Dope. That Kaitan's looking fresh, man. Yeah, hashtag nerd rage. Metal minis. The plate. Alright. Nobody wants to own up to these Howling Griffins. And some Space Wolves. Oh, Dave, this is all your stuff. Okay, so you probably did these Space Wolves too. And the dope wolf and all around it. Wow, look at all that iconography on the top of the fuselage there. Oh, these are army display boards, man? This is intense. Wait, where are we at? Skipping things. Player J, you still in here? Let's take a look at your Kharn. Oh, you dirty bird. You put him on top of a Marine. Look at that detail. Oh, you went purple with the tubes. I like it. K-Swiss tubes. Oh, there's little cuts in the armor. I didn't even see those. Or did she paint those in? I'm gonna have to go back and look now. Got me all self-conscious. That is fresh. And all the little studs. Very cool. It was Dave Leadbelt. Yeah. I think I saw that. For the Griffins and the Space Wolves. Yep. I think this is him too. More display boards. Dave used to work for G-Dub. Got all that sweet training. Got that Buyaki tech. Jason Buyaki. Troy making extraordinaire. And Jason Schaefer. John Schaefer. John Schaefer. There's some Iron Armor Tech. Power Sword. Very cool. This music. It's bringing me down. There we go. Getting there. Looks like some Space Wolves. Soon to be Space Wolves. Alright, here is the last one. Still warmer name. God, she's ugly. Yo. Still looking fresh, though. That's a piece of history right there. Still one more name. Yeah, Schaefer. Yeah. He's actually the miniature game manager at FFG now. Warboy did the 60-month Patreon. I'm not patient enough for that quarterly stuff. I feel you, dog. You know, we try to keep it real, but it's like there's only so much we can send people, you know? You walk into a store, $30, like minus fees, question mark? I won't tell. Your secret's safe. Just me, you, and 100+ folks here in the stream. Nobody else out, I swear. Still one more name. I'm loving the gold on this. She's hot, hot, hot. Looking good. I like that paper towel in the background too. So I guess you had no problems putting it together. I was a little sheepish on it. Oh, Storm Surge on that base? Okay. There was a cat. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I skipped it. Dragon Mirror. Sorry. Oh yeah. So swole. Ha! Doesn't even care. It's just like this is happening. This is where we are. I'm here. I'm sleeping. Gotta have the fat cat. I got me one of them too. Oh, I skipped this one too. Did I skip it? No. Okay, good. Wow. That's pretty epic. I don't even know you got. Oh no, I know what that is. That's the Chaos Lord from Fantasy, right? Converted over to Chaos for Marines. Very dope. Titan Whip at bottom. All right, we'll get that. We'll get that in the next gallery. We gotta get back to max per month on Patreon. I think there's a $10 level, which would be like $10 videos, so $200 a month. As you can imagine, $200 a month gets you some fat stacks. We got folks that do quarterly for that, so I send them like $600 worth of stuff every 3 months. That usually nets you some dope Forge Roll too. That's what I do with all those expensive kits that we review. This looks fresh. Who did this? Musapi? I know I'm not saying that right. Don't hate me. Tell me how to say it. Didn't do the eyes. The eyes look good. It's hard to zoom. Here, let me try this. Musapi? Maybe that's it. The eyes look fine. I can't see the other one though. So if you're having trouble lining it up, a lot of times, what you can do is just kind of make sure you got a good angle of attack. Yeah, $10 a bit is the max there. So I'll send you a message, Warboy, about how it all works. But you basically get to set what you don't want. Like you're like, I don't want, you know, Xenos, you know, Tau, Eldar, whatever. I do, you know, I don't want Age of Sigmar Chaos, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. I don't want X-Wing. It's a lot easier to know what you don't want because we get such a variety of stuff in here. So a lot of times when you're doing eyes, a good way to do it is just to kind of go in, hit it straight from the front. But if you're having a hard time getting the angle on it, what you can do too is just kind of go in, put a drop of paint, just get your base coat in there, get a nice base coat in there, and then just get a really watered down glaze and just kind of drop it in there, and it'll fill the recess of the eye around, leaving the pupil towards the top a lot.
On moviepoopshoot.com, did you say Jay and Silent Bob are quote fucking clown shoes?
Yeah.
Really?
Elric 2010, thank you for the donation. I don't know why Streamlabs is not working. Why is it? Here, let's turn it back on. Did anybody else see that? Did it freeze up on them? Elric, thank you for the donation. Just earned yourself 3 fantastic cat naps for our giveaways. We're getting up there. I'll do a shot at, I don't even know. Where are we at? I can't even see the screen. I've been known. It came up. Did it lag at the end, Mystic Scorpion? Yeah, it's tough to get around the paint and everything. I feel you, JP Gray. Well, anyways, you can just hit it with a little bit of watered down paint, like a glaze. It'll go around the eyeballs. I got a tutorial over on YouTube. Just go to Spiky Bits YouTube, type in glaze, and it should come up with that. And I think the part about doing eyeballs is at the towards the end of the video, so you can just kind of scroll through until you see the Space Marine helmets, and it'll be right there. Okay, so it worked for you. Thank you, Mystic Scorpion. All right, let's get back to some painting. Oh, I enlarged that. Enlarge to show texture. So there we go. We got some more in here. It looks like, yeah, Dave Ledbetter got some stuff. We saw this. Saw this one. We'll come back and do one more before we go off the air tonight. Thank you all for sharing. Yeah, you can always set a max on the stuff there. All right, let's get back to the paint table here. Huge Tyranids versus everyone table to display to Games Day Baltimore that year. Yeah, a lot of cream and orange casualties, many conversions. I think that was one I probably went to. Back when Jeff was in charge of Jeff Hall, in charge of the big events for a while. He's a good guy. Still up in the Baltimore area. Alright. $10 and $5 video all taken up. There's $3 and $1.50. Just send me an email or something, or like a Facebook message, something on there, and I'll try to unlock one of them if something's locked down. All right, so we're back to Mr. Kharn. So you can see the base coat on all that bone, boning, all that bone detail right there. Now we're gonna hit it up with the highlight color, which you can go straight to. Where is it? I have so many paints. I don't know if you guys can see this, guys and gals, but check this out. Like, we're just painting one model, right? All of those paints, and there's paints over here. There's like some hiding behind my iPad. Like one model. It's crazy. And I mean, now some of these I didn't use, some of these I were gonna use, so maybe minus 10 paints out of that. So I was going to use some of the secret weapon tech. I have not messed around with the Forge World pigments. I do have the Forge World airbrush paints, and if you saw the start of Kharn here, we turned them pink on accident because the Angron red is actually a magenta. So I did it over white, like a white pre-shade. It turned them pink. So we had Kharn, the pink betrayer, but we tightened it up with this fantastic color. One of my all-time go-tos, the Tamiya clear red. So that tightened it up, and then we did the pre-shade on the backpack, and just did it with the Tamiya, and you can see it's pretty much the same once we fixed it, but this is probably a little bit stronger. What I was looking for right there. Dave, you were a judge at which grand tournament was that? It might have been one I went to. I think the 03. I finished like 8th overall. I got like 2nd best army or something. And then I had to take a couple years off for college. So something like that. I forget. Came back on strong. A couple years later, maybe it was 02. I forget. A lot of good memories from those Baltimore events. Wicked Wombat, I just used, because it is an alcohol-based paint, I just used straight water and flushed out. Got in there and scrubbed it down pretty good with that little, actually this is my poofy brush. It's gone full poof for the airbrush. Got in there and just cleaned it out really well. Yeah, it looks like the Triumvirate's all sold out. We'll have a few here to send out to Patreons and give away and stuff. Oh yeah, Wicked Wombat, it's alcohol based for sure. You gotta be careful with it. I used water, I just flushed it out with water and scrubbed it really good. Used some squirt of the cleaner. It was fine. White Dwarf 271. Memories. Alright, let's get in here. Here it is. Minoth White Highlight. My go-to. I love the P3 paints. I'm gonna turn this fan off actually. Maybe we'll point it over here just to keep the air flowing. You guys sure you can't hear that fan? Warboy, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna call it G-Dub here soon. I haven't even got my White Dwarf for this month, and it's been out for like a week. I'm just gonna be like, yo, let me get something else, dogs. Like, I don't want my money back. I just want something else. Like, I don't care. Just make me feel good. Yeah, come on out, JP Gray. Just let me know. Let me know when it's happening. Y'all more than welcome. Trying to get the Beast Lab, the Cat Command Center under control, man, because I tell you what, it is pandemonium here sometimes. I was super busy today between all the news, recording stuff, getting ready for Twitch. It's pretty crazy here. Getting things shipped out from Twitch winnings. Stay Styles always on hand to help, thank God. Could not do it without him. We've had some personnel issues in the past month or so, but we're getting on point. Do I need to pay anything for Adepticon? I certainly hope not. Yeah, Yuri, it's like the plate is real. I don't know what's going on with this White Dwarf thing. They ship them out of New York, out of Long Island City. Spoiler alert, it's on Long Island. But, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking sometimes. Doing some practice swings here with the brush before I go in for the attack. So I'd like to have that streaky, kind of that streaky, look to my skulls. Sometimes the brush doesn't want to cooperate. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they don't even give you anything for the White Dwarf. They don't give you. You don't even get a mini anymore, right? Do you get a deal? Like, I don't even remember. I was just like, maybe I got a deal on it. I don't know. I was just like, oh, well, in theory, this is great, because if I get it early, I can cover it, I can do my videos, all that stuff. Oh, Warkov, you're good, dude. I'm sure if your ears were ringing, we were definitely talking about you. You can always watch the replays here on Twitch. We'll post them up, 2 days later over on Spiky Bits. I think that's part of the terms. We can't post it for 24 hours. Now that we're people or whatever. soon to be peoples. I guess that's that partner thing. Get our little emotes and things going hopefully next week, maybe? I don't know. It's like a approval process. You get an email, then you have to go fill out a form, then you get another email, you have to go fill out a form, and they're like, you filled your form out wrong, do it again. I'm like, alright. You get them at a discount? Ah, there you go. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say good things about the electronic copies of all the White Dwarfs and the PDFs and things, but I don't have an iPad that can handle that. All that, like, I have one of those Buster, like, 16 meg ones for 4 people, because that's all I could afford. Next week, sub hype. Yeah, probably. Top donator reward for today, I think, is Tartarus armor. Squad of that. Plastic Tartarus armor. We're going to keep the catnap giveaway up throughout the week. It'll just keep running if we don't hit the 250. And we'll reset it every Monday with the new releases. But remember, once we get all approved for partner, there'll be bits in here. There'll be subscriptions. We may change things up next month. It's hard to say. I just don't want it to be like a game show, you know what I mean? Like this, for me, this is about the hobby, sharing the hobby with you. I mean, I don't want to brag, but I've literally been doing this for like 20 plus years. So I picked up a thing or two. I'm still learning. I learn every day. We're watching other people's streams. You know, that's what it's about, sharing and giving back for me. And this also forces me to paint some of my minis. So we're just getting in here, hitting these hard edges on this greave, just like we did before, but just the very hard edges and just the tips. Just feeling out the tips with my brush tip. There we go. No, catnap's never reset. Never in the history of ever. 34 years. I think he got me beat, dog.
You gotta give me a ride. I'm way too big to drive to the devil's house.
Oh, Tim the Great.
Monkey drive!
You're a maniac. Thanks, bud. Drunk Rob is fun, Rob. Let me tell you. If you hear me start uttering, if my cheeks start to get red and I start saying things like, these are my drunk phrases, let's be honest, or hey, you got a cigarette? You are on the verge of a Drunk Rob episode. Sometimes.
PC load letter? What does that mean?
Dastro4, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the show. We're finishing up Mr. Kharn, the Betrayer. You just earned yourself a fantastic catnap. What's the counter at right now? I can't see it on my... Oh yeah, I can. I lied. It is on my iPad. Uh-oh. What's Warboy say? Wait, who said I can't paint? I resent that. I can paint at least 2 things. I'm good for painting of 1 thing a week, maybe. Maybe 2. Hey, anyone have a cigarette? Don't start. It's terrible. I've also been known to eat lettuce off floors, pass out in bathtubs, eat hamburgers while in the bathtub. There's an interesting video of me up on Cat at Couples Gaming of playing the Deathwatch video game pretty drunk. I might not have been drunk, but I don't 100% wasn't sober, that's for sure. Alright, just nugging out all All that crazy bone detail, man. Oh, some troll when I was starting Kharn? Well, Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb. So good. I haven't had a Jaeger bomb. I probably haven't had a Jaeger bomb since Adepticon? I don't even know. Adepticon's always a good time. You have not been. You are effing it up. You should go. Even if you don't know anybody, you know us. Team Long War will be in the house. I will probably be stumbling around doing something silly in the evenings like I normally do. Very cat-like. I've been thinking about trying to go to Gen Con, but I just don't know. I feel like it would take away from the hobby. Like if I just do coverage, you know. I mean, I could go and we could cover it, but I wouldn't be able to do like as much Twitch or anything, you know. Might still do it. Might be cool. I've never been. I feel like the Adepticon is kind of like the tabletop version of Gen Con, you know. Alright, we're about done with this bone. Why don't you make a Long War Con? You know, there's a lot of people that do the events better than we do. I mean, obviously Adepticon comes to mind for sure. Some of what Frontline's doing, you know, all their events. There's just people that just do it better than us. Like, we'd be more than happy to show up, put our name on an event, you know, and help. Alright, Mystic Scorpion. Thanks for stopping by, dog. What if we did put a GoPro on my head, like a crazy cat video? Oh, I don't think that would be a good idea. I'd have to edit it. It could not be live. Painting is a good coping skill. Yep, there you go. Yeah, we just, like Kenny says, we just don't have the physical infrastructure to do it. I mean, tables, terrain. You have to sell so many tickets, you know, like, it's just a thing. Oh, there you go, Yuri. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if worst comes to worst, we pass through Indy going to... heading out that way. Generally, we stop for gas in Lafayette. I'll hold the GoPro. You don't want me pushing you if I am been drinking, bro. Probably don't want... I want zero responsibility at that point. I would like the least amount of responsibility. Yeah, we need to get John Cena. Then we can have a proper Long War event. Alright. Last bit of bone here. Bone is boring. But, when it's done right, it looks hella good. Don't listen to me. I don't know how to paint. I remember one time, a lot of the trolls on Kenny's stuff, they're like, first off, it's always too airbrushy, of course. And second off, if CGI, you painted that with CGI. Like, bro, who's got time to paint shit in CGI? Yeah, it's in Indianapolis. It's a great event if you've never been. Hear nothing but good things about it. Obs. Alright, I'm happy with this bone. Actually, actually. Let's get underneath. Let's get his tusks. People are gonna look at his face, his stupid chaos face. It is always good to hear from painters and other gamers. Just because what happens in your neck of the woods isn't always what happens in everybody else's, you know? Turns out there's this thing called the East Coast and there's this thing called the West Coast, and they tend to be quite a bit different. It's almost like they're different countries even. Alright, I'm happy with that. Let's get in here and detail out all these tubers. K-Swiss tubes.
On moviepoopshoot.com, did you say Jay and Silent Bob are, quote, fucking clown shoes?
Yeah.
Really?
Abaddon05, 1982. Coming in with a tight donation. Thanks for bringing the hobby back. You're most certainly welcome. I don't know if it was just me, but I might have had a hand in it. I think we're all bringing the hobby back. Just being here on Twitch, we're all bringing the hobby back. Shoot. Stop brush licking. I can't not. How else am I supposed to get my daily diet? Gotta form that tip. Everybody knows that's how you get a tip. Gotta put it in your mouth. Baltimore Games Day, Tim the Great. That's memories. Last one was 2010. You're an OG gamer right there. All right, let's get in there. We're gonna use this dope. I showed you this. Now I actually recorded an off-camera video that's gonna drop. I think it already dropped actually in the Hall of Veterans and for Patreons. This is the rubber highlight color. So I'm basically showing you guys what I did in the video today. OG. Only the tip goes in the mouth, not the whole thing. Just to see how it feels, how it tastes. What if acrylics have gluten in them? Well, I am certainly effing up if that is the case. Here lies Robbie B. He went out in a gluten blaze of glory. A delicious gluteny blaze of glory. That's how I want to be. That's how I want to be remembered. Have I tried Secret Weapon Realistic Water? No, I haven't. Generally, you have to use those in pretty thin layers. I've never had the time to work on something that intense. I think Kenny did a lot of it for the Demon Army. He did for a conversion that looked great. It's a cool effect, but it's... I think I grabbed the wrong brush. It's an awesome effect, but a lot of times people don't appreciate how much time you have to put into it. Here lies Robbie B, the original brush licker. OGBL. I'm sorry if I offend you by putting things in my mouth. I just can't stop. Can't stop. I tried, but I can't. Alright, we're going to grab this number 1 Winsor Newton. This is actually Series 7 watercolor brush, not a miniature brush. But we're going to kind of do some faux dry brushing here to get all these little tubers. Tuber. Yeah, nobody wants to play 40k unless you're... I don't know, man. It's just it's a weird state. I enjoy playing Age of Sigmar more currently, but I'm sure when it changes over, I will probably go back.
You gotta give me a ride. I'm way too big to drive to the devil's house.
Drive, monkey, drive!
Oh, Wicked Wombat. You had to go and do it. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for that clutch donation. All right, let me finish this. I got to get this paint off my bristles. So, we're just applying this as a light dry brush over those edges. What are we doing? Are we doing, I'm going back and doing this right here. Are we doing the 3 cat horsemen? What do we come up with a name for that? All 3 juices? The cat bringers? Alright, we're just going to get in here real quick and get the rest of the paint off. So we're just hitting all these edges right here. It's just a very light dry brush. You can definitely see it. We're going to go in there with a glaze and tighten that up. Detail it out here in a second. After we get our shot on. It's like a science experiment. I want to see what it looks like in the cup. Hype it up for Wicked Wombat. You cheeky monkey. Alright, right there. See that light dry brush coming through. Such a good color. Justin really knew what he was doing at Secret Weapon when he came up with this color. And last but not least, got to hit this from the backside. All about hitting it from the backside. There we go. Oh, there's some detail. Gosh, there's details everywhere. Alright, 1 second. We're doing shots soon, I swear. Tartaros. The 3 hairballs of the apocalypse. Tim, thank you so much. Forgot. I don't know how I forgot.
What the f is the internet?
The internet is a communications tool used the world over where people can come together to bitch about movies and share pornography with one another.
I mean, what else is it for? Let's be honest. Y'all remember AOL? Oh my gosh. You've got Baer. My dad recently was forced to retire.
Yeah, I want kinky boobs.
Dan of the Dead, thank you for the follow. Yuri, oh snap. It's a war. Thank you for the donation. My dad was recently forced to retire. I say recently, it was like 6 years ago. It seems recent. And he's like, he calls me up one day. He's like, well, I'm going to have a lot of time on my hands. So I was like, yeah, I feel you on that. And he's like, well, why don't you come over and teach me how to use this internet? And I was like, where do I start? He's like, yeah, do I need to get the AOLs? And I was like, oh my gosh, this is like 2011. He's like, do I need to get the AOLs? And I'm like, nah, Dad, we got you. Let me make some calls. I actually recorded showing him how to use it, and I think I have it in one of my hard drives saved somewhere. I should put it on YouTube, obviously without his consent. It was a hoot. He had no idea I was recording with my cell phone behind him. He was very intent on the whole like learning the internet thing. I gotta find that footage now. Alright, I think we've done all the tubers. Tubers are happy, our brush is going to be happy, and our tummy's about to be happy. Tank was using... Don't click on that link that Kenny just put in, or do if you want viruses. You got mail. Bilbo Swaggins is in here? I don't know if you guys heard Kenny say earlier, but we're gonna have the very first Spiky Bits dice bag coming soon, next month. Spoiler: I think it's next month. I hope it's next month. Anyhow, all right. The 3 hairballs of the apocalypse are cactus juice, beast juice, and pirate juice. In case you didn't know, in case you were following along at home. How is hashtag SpikyBitsTV not a thing? I don't know. How is Robbie B and Chill not a thing? And slow fuse dice bags too, of course. Yep. The bomb snail, which is way cooler than the hobby maniac. He really put some time in on that one. Thank you, Abaddon. Alright, so we're going to start out with the dark stuff, because I feel like that's an appropriate place to start. Put it on the bottom. We're basically making a science experiment here. And my tummy is going to reap the rewards of it. I am. It's the three hairballs of the apocalypse. And then, of course, cactus juice. Actually, we'll put... Yar. We'll put the, I'm getting low here. I'm going to have to make a trip to the booze library. Get me some Russian juice, too. Gotta have the Russian juice. I don't... You know what? Let's split this up. This beast juice is not as dark as I thought it was. Can't have that. It doesn't... You can't tell. Wah wah. There is no tomorrow. The floor is lava! The floor is lava! Alright, and here's the beach juice. And that turned it dark. They don't separate. This isn't like a Starry Night or whatever. It doesn't... You can't even tell. There's three juices in here, I assure you. Dice nags. Nobody wants dice nags. Definitely dice bags. If I was as good as an artist and slow fuse, I would have a pretty sweet maniac. Funny story. Can you guess? You will win a fantastic no prize if you can guess who the artist is of the Spiky Vits maniac. He's a famous Warhammer comic strip artist. Personal friend of mine. I've known this guy before either of us were into 40K. Well, on the regs. I definitely wasn't. I was in high school at the time, so I kind of lost track of it for a few years. And he was into comic books at the time. Great fellow. Let's see if you can guess. All right, here we go. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for the shot. Woo. It is not Kenny. I'm gonna say a name, and you guys are gonna lose your shit when you find out who drew it. It was not Goat Boy. I didn't even know. I have not known Goat Boy for 20 years. Evan guessed it. Stephen Campbell, the artist of Turn Signals on a Lamb, a personal friend of mine. I'm actually talking to him right now about getting back into the swing of comics, getting on Patreon, all sorts of shit. I was supposed to catch up with him when I was home. Yep. Steve Campbell. Yeah, he sent me a message. He's like, sorry, busy with the fams. I was like, no doubt, I feel you. But man, it tastes fine. It's great. I love it. Let's do another. Anybody got a cigarette? Nah, it ain't even like that yet. But yet. Oh, I need to write down Clay Cruz. Alright, somebody, where's my pens? A kingdom for a pen. Clay Cruz. Secret Weapon Minis. If you just joined in the stream, we gave away the Secret Weapon Minis crack bag of their acrylic set. For our 1000th follower giveaway. Secret Weapon Minis swag. I have no idea who's in the lead for the top donator right now. Victory! Found grave. Okay, thanks Evan. Alright, let's get back to this. Top donator is Yuri. You're a maniac. Thank you, bud. Do I need a stream assistant or sidekick? I don't know. I'll have to talk to Kenny, see how he does it. Yo, those next level painting dice bags are legit. I hope mine look half as good. My maniac. Hobby maniac. We live in Russia because we live in Florida because Russia's too cold. I feel you on that. All right, so we just did all of the tubers, the rubbers with the tubers. I do know Steve. I actually lived in the same town. My dad lives in the same town as Steve currently. Yeah, Steve was into comic books. He actually drew his own comic book back in the day and had it published. Him and Webmaster Larry. That's how we met originally in the 90s. Kenny has Ironhead to do everything for him. Oh, maybe I need a an Ironhead. Seems like a busy guy though. 3 nights a week? I don't know. Good night, Elric. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, let's hit this up with a glaze real quick. We're gonna do a black glaze. Probably just a Nuln. Let's go with the Nuln oil. Where is my Nuln oil? So many different paints. Alright, here we go. So Nuln oil gloss. We're gonna water it down a little bit more with our patented Future Floor Wax Tech. We'll go to 50-50 tech right there. 1 part water, 1 part Warchop. He's here in the States. He lives in Virginia. He's a good dude. Him and Webmaster Larry live in a mythical town called Yorktown, where us crazy Americans surrounded Lord Cornwallis. The Battle of Yorktown, 1681. It's like a thing. Alright. So there we go. We got a glaze going. I need a producer. Can I also get a casting couch? That would be great. I would love one of those. Alright. Let's get in here with some... I don't think he is. I don't think he even knows what the Twitch is, to be honest. I'll have to hit him up about it to get him on point. Alright. Let's get in here and get these joints. Make sure we don't have too much. Get in there, make that contrast, boom. Actually, I already did that one. We'll thin it down a little bit. This is kind of try-hard mode. I mean, it's just a lot of detail work. Like, people are like, airbrushing's cheating. I'm like, well, airbrushing is stopping is probably cheating, right? This has been... We airbrushed 1 day, and we've spent 3 days detailing, you know what I mean? Now, granted, I'm not sure I would spend this much time if it wasn't like a character model. But still. Alright, so we got all of the tubers. Get that contrast. Okay. Done. Let's talk about some tassel action right here. Kenny, you still in the stream? So, Dorn Jr., I think it's called Future with Pledge now, or Pledge with Future. They like changed the name of it. Kenny might have scampered off. That's alright. We can figure it out for ourselves. We're adults. Oh, there he is. Alright, so what are you thinking on these tassels, Kenny? This is where I'm at. I got Arcane, or Exile, Meridius, and Arcane for that and the coils. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Yeah, it's Pledge Floor Finish. Yes. North Carolina is nightmarish in the summer. It's pretty brutal. Apparently also in the winter, too. spoiler alert, if you fill up a bottle just like this with some of the future floor wax and water, fill it all the way up, about halfway up, leave the top off, put it by your cat box, right? The fleas will actually be attracted to it, and if you have any on your cats, well, guess what? You won't have any anymore, because they like lose their shit and jump off for this future floor wax stuff. Just skip exile straight to Meridius. Yeah, they're already exiled. I base coded it. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Clay, you do have more snow. You live in the mountains, dog. So the floor wax is a tension breaker. It's a viscous barrier, etc., whatever you want to call it. It just breaks up the tension and helps it flow throughout the surface area. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with this bottle? This bottle is defective. I demand a new bottle. How did I discover that? Well, I didn't really. It's old tech from way back in the day. Like the 2000s. That's what a lot of painters were using back then before all these glazes and washes came out. And I just kind of adopted it and kept it. It's my thing. I don't even know if people talk about it anymore, but I do. Fleas like to get high. So high. Alright, so let's get this Meridius action right there. It is not the same as Lamium Medium. Lamium Medium, I think, is just the binder, or what is it? The other part of the paint. There's pigment, there's binder, and then there's acrylic whatchamajigger. It's that. Alright, so here we go on the tassels. Hyper highlight. And then of course we'll fade it out towards the edges. This is Kenny's recipe, pretty sure. Pretty sure that's where I got it from. I definitely didn't think of that on my own. For plasma coils, OSL glows, etc. It doesn't look like it would go together, but it sure as hell does. It's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Army Painter Quickshade's really more of a dip, kind of, for just, you base coat everything, you just hit it, and you're done. Alright, so we're going to keep the darker area up towards the tassel clasp. Just come down on the tips right here, same over here, feather it out, right? Yeah, the coat's shiny because it's literally wax. Literally. But it's good because... Is that a tuber? That's a tuber. Gotta not hit that. Alright, let's adjust our angle. Angle of attack's all wrong. Come down these points right here. Oh, there's top of the tassel. Okay. It's all about that angle of attack. Remember, work smarter, not harder. Alright, and then of course we got to get the backside. There's always a backside. I don't know if you guys can see this because the axe is in the way, but I have to do it. Many cat apologies. Right there. So what was the consensus? Are people getting the triumvirate? Did you order it? Did you not order it? Are you scrambling? What's going on? Is it worth it for you? Man, this is like a hard one to get. I feel like I'm not showing this to you. I'm trying my best. Swearsies. Alright. And then, of course, we got right here the Plasma Glow. Greyfax has a Cyaculum. Yeah, I think they showed that in the they showed that in the video. We just figured it was what it was. Yeah, it seems like Celestine for 200 points. What she does and her Gemini twins seems to be legit. Now, of course, we'll post up all those rules tomorrow morning, bright and early. Get my obligatory 5 hours of sleep. That's all a man needs, right? I'll tell you what, Christmas got real for a lot of people this year. It's a tough time. If you've been checking out that Star Wars Destiny game, supposedly there's going to be another print run available this week. It is a great game. If you can get a hold of the starters, they should retail for $15. I definitely recommend checking it out if you're a fan of Magic / X-Wing. It's a card game. It's a collectible card game, but it's super fun. Man, I tell you what, this is hard. Yori, I do not have the book. I just have the rules. They have been sent to me through various Formosan spy networks. Yeah, Kenny will have another dice bag next week. Then that's, what, 2 more? I think this is a good thing that they ran out. Either they did it on purpose and they're trying to hype it, or they legit underestimated the popularity, you know what I mean? We're trying to get in here and avoid that bone detail. We got some cat hairs. Of course we do. The vanilla cokes. Is that a thing? Sources. Never reveal my sources, bro. Never in the history of ever. Unless they say I can. Generally that doesn't happen very often. Alright, this is proving to be quite vexing. Alright, there we go. Got a good angle on it. Going in. At this coil right here. Alright, chat is really moving fast. Thank you guys all for hanging in there with us. We're definitely going to give this a glaze too, so it'll tighten it up at the end. Alright, so there's all that. Rinse this out. We're going to kick over to Arcane. So they don't seem to be doing a lot of price increases. They haven't done it in 2 years. I think they kind of figured that out. That was a bad thing, maybe. Who are your boys, Abaddon? I'm not sure. TJ from the local store? No. Actually, I'm not sure me and TJ get along. First time I met him.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
Actually, it's a funny story. Me, Kenny, and Juice rolled into TJ's store. The GW store in Raleigh, North Carolina, Pinecrest Point. And like summer of, I want to say 2015, might have been 2014. Either way. And we were talking about stuff. Ah, it's stuck. Fulsa, thank you for the follow. I have to turn this off. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Turn it back on. And we were talking about Horus Heresy for something. And TJ was like, "You're not allowed to talk about stuff I don't sell in my store." And I just kind of laughed at him. I was like, "Bro, I guarantee you, by the end of this year, you will sell Horus Heresy in your store. Ain't even gonna be a thing. Don't get it twisted." And he just kind of looked at me, just like blankly, like a deer in headlights. And then recently I went up there for the Army's-on Parade, and it was unfortunately very rigged. Like, this one dude just kept buying stuff. First of all, I don't think TJ realized that if he allowed people to vote every time they bought stuff, it was going to be like a popularity contest. But not only was it that, but this one guy kept buying stuff to vote for himself. And my buddies at White Metal Games, like, they brought this like professionally painted, like, Saving Private Ryan themed army up there. It was amazing. Now, I'm not sure it was the best there, but it definitely did not deserve to not get any recognition whatsoever. I mean, you probably saw the video I did of it. Amazing looking. And it just, like, nothing. And I hit up TJ afterwards. Are we back? Do we live? Do we still function? I still function. I don't know what happened. OBS is being a little biznitch. I actually don't see it on my iPad. I'm gonna refresh. So that's how I was keeping track of things. I don't know. It's been a busy day here at the studio. It wouldn't surprise me if stuff like this happens. What can you do? It's a catastrophe! Rah! Focus all firepower on the internet. Alright, here we go. Streaming. We're here. Woo! Refresh. We exist. They exist. And then there was Hobby. Rah! Let me refresh all my stuff here. Let's do some tests. Test.
Yeah, I want candy boobs.
Test.
Yeah, I want candy boobs.
See if everything's going through.
What the f is the internet?
The internet is a communications
like
tool
everything's
used the
working.
world
See if it
over where
hangs.
people can come together to bitch about movies and share pornography with one another.
I did not refresh the Streamlabs. I was just hitting repeat
On
just to see if it goes through.
movieproofshoot.com, did you say Jay and Silent Bob are quote fucking clown
All right.
shoes?
Yeah.
Toasty.
Really?
Those are not real donations. Those are repeats just to see if Streamlabs was working. Alright, we're
On
good.
movieproofshoot.com, did you say Jay and Silent Bob are quote fucking clown shoes?
Yeah.
Really?
Alright. So anyways, long story short, TJ, he seems like a nice guy,
I'm doing my part.
but he's definitely very all about protecting his
I'm doing my
interests.
part too.
You can't fault a man for that. You can if he, like, pisses everybody off, I suppose. But yeah, anyways, that's all I got to say about that store. I'll still go up there, you know, if there's something cool happening, whatever. Lend my support where I can, but it's just not, you know, something I'm gonna go out of my way for when I can help enrich the hobby in a lot of other different ways. You know what I mean? Alright, so there it is. Tassels. Done. We're going to glaze those. Get glazed. I think we'll use this Drakenhof. What do you think? I don't have the Corellia. Drakenhof Nightshade. What do you think? I'm thinking it's happening. Oh, quarterly on Patreon? Yeah. We are going to have a cubic butt ton of packages to send out. It literally takes over my living room. And my friends come over and they're like, you should get a warehouse. I was like, no, I shouldn't. That's too much responsibility, bro. I don't want that. Alright, let's get in here. Hit some Drakenhof. See how it looks. Looking good. Abroad postage? Nah, bro, it's included. It's 15%. Fees and postage. Patreon fees and postage taken right out, man. You actually, it averages out for the international folks. It's very good. Like, say you come on board at the $30 level, right? Then you would get 25, I think it's like 25.50 or something worth of stuff. Now we do it quarterly now, so it'd be 75, 76, 70, 76.50 worth of stuff. So you only get 15% taken out, and that's for the fees. Now you do have to pay VAT. Like, that's just a thing for you guys, I feel like, so you already know about that. But yeah, it's not a bad deal. There's no air quote shipping on it. It's the same for everybody. So there we go. We just mixed up a little glaze with that Drakenhof. Boom, pop it. Get in here on this coil. I really like this. This is the look I was going for. That old Adrian Smith drawing of Kharn the Betrayer from like the 90s. That artwork. I say drawing, but I mean artwork. Dab it off. Dab it off. Look at that. Look at that pimp. True pimp of chaos right there. I got no beef with TJ. I don't want to come off across like that. I like the guy. He's a businessman. Like, he gets it. Like, I get it. Like, I feel that. But sometimes things happen and you have to address them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all part of the game. And I feel like he kind of lets people down sometimes on the Armies on Parade thing. And I brought it up to him. I gave him suggestions. I was like, bro, you know, this is how I would do it. He was like, thank you for your suggestions. He's very polite about it. So I feel that. All right, so there's Mr. Betrayer with his tassels done. I do have to do a little clasp down here on the metals on the skull. What time is it? Let's go a little bit longer. I'm not going to be able to rebase this tonight, so we'll just have to show that off on Friday and start our new project on Friday. Try to get every little bit of detail on this that we can. Castigator's pretty good. I guess that's a good kit, right? Alright. So what else we got left? Let's take a look at this bad boy. I'm not going to do the eyes on stream. That's just a bridge too far, I feel like. Done a lot of the red highlights. Could probably do some hyper highlights up there, but I'm not too worried about it. This is going to be some sort of pink action back here on this handle. I don't have those paints out. And I don't know, I feel like it's pretty close to being done. I'll just have to finish the rest up off stream. I think Kenny's going to LVO, Haspel's going to LVO. I'd like to go to LVO. I don't know if I can get the time off. I'm trying to train up a new batch of staff around the office, helper cats, so to speak. I would like to come. Thank you, Evan. Got your message. Yuri, you have a ridiculous amount of cat naps. Remember, it doesn't round up.
You gotta give me
Absent the 624, it doesn't round up. So if you have a remainder, it may just stack.
Drive, monkey, drive!
Golden Trousers, thank you for the donation. Blood for the Blood God, indeed. Celestine is up? Up where? Don't understand. Yeah, he's gonna go for that Night Porphyrion. That's okay. It's anybody's chance at this point, really. Alright. I think this is all I can do on it, folks. So we will have, well, we have the tutorial up, the off-camera tutorial up on the Long War as well as Patreon. I'll probably finish up with the glaze. I'll do the eyeballs. I'll hit the handle back here with some pinks and purples. Slice it off, put it on a new base, and we will have this ready for Friday's stream at 3:30 Eastern, going to 6:30 Eastern here in the future, or the past if you're in Europe. And then we'll start on a new project. Should have time to get everything out and get prepped for that.
What is the internet?
The internet is a communications tool used the world over where people can come together to bitch about movies and share pornography with one another.
Orc Pride, send me a message. I can look at it after the show for sure. JP Gray, I don't know. That's a far drive. I've only ever driven to Austin, Texas, 24 hours straight, dog. It's at Mind F, if you know what I'm saying. If you guys are having problems with catnaps or anything like that, send me a whisper. And if I do not reply back to you, send me another whisper. Sometimes I miss things. I apologize. We cover a lot of ground every day. Tim the Great, thank you for that donation. For McCrag. Alright. Where are we at? 176. Almost to a cat box giveaway. I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer. What else we got? Let's do some unboxings. Ooh, I got some stuff. Hold on a sec. Check this out. Oh yeah, we could do gallery. Let's do gallery real quick. I am too drunk to taste this chicken. Aww. Who's a big boy? Tim the Great, you did get the best GIF. Alright, let's see. What we got here? Singles. Dave, you're a maniac. You're uploading all the things. Alright, we're gonna do... Let's take a look at... Okay, so here's the Howling Griffins. We've seen this. Looks fantastic. Where do you guys play out in Jacksonville? Oh, that's fine. I'm just messing with you, bro. GIF unfollowed. Oh. There's a Titan. That's the OG one right there. That Night Titan looks fresh too. Looks like you're still working on the plates for the Warhound. Very cool stuff. Last two shows I'm not getting catnaps though. It's based on chat. It could be wild. I just think if you go idle, it might not do it, dude. Send me a whisper. I'll take a look. The Hobby Chest. Okay, yeah, I've heard of that store. Priest Conversion. Oh, I see what you did there. That's the Empire guy. Very cool. I like all those cables on the back there. Looks like you did the... Is that guitar wire? Or did you get the pewter, the bendy pewter stuff? That's the better way to go. GIF? 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 The literal worst hobby store? Oh no. Is it? I've been in my fair share of good and bad stores, believe me. Whoa, look at this pimp. Is that like the Super Wolfen Thirster? Skulls for Russ. Guitar wire, it sucked. Yeah, oh my god. You had to like bend it with needle nose pliers. Dragon Forge actually makes pewter pewter recast of the guitar wire. It's super bendable. Cat dogs. That's hot, Dave. I like it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, JP. What do you guys... Oh, the literal worst. Don't get me wrong, I love me some Marines. If you guys don't know, Jacksonville, North Carolina is the home of Camp Lejeune, the spiritual home of the U.S. Marine Corps. I don't know. I've never been there. I don't know what to say. Gotta watch out for them hot pockets. Oh, there's a close up of the Night Titan. Yo, those frost claws are legit. Very cool. Thanks for sharing, Dave. Thanks to everybody that shared tonight. Alright. Let's take a look at... Let's go to paint table, actually. This might be easier to see. So we've got a few more minutes left tonight. I wanted to show you this. I don't know if you guys have ever ordered any 3D parts off the interwebs. I got some some sweet Iron Warrior stuff from Pop Goes the Monkey on Shapeways, right? Send me a few things. These are this is that clear resin, that high quality stuff. It's not opaque. This is the Ultramarine backpack. You can see the Ultramarine symbol right there. It's actually kind of hard to see, but when I put it on the... Good night, Tim. Thanks for hanging in there with us super late. Spiky Bits and chill. So this is great looking stuff. You know, obviously it's a little pricey. It's on par with like Forge World prices, but it's, you know, sometimes you don't get the design you're looking for. And Pop Goes the Monkey has some really good looking stuff over on their site. Ships in like a week. So these are Ultramarine backpacks, very cool stuff with those alternate eagles. I'm not going to show you everything, but check these out. Whoop. Oh no. So it turns out clear resin on floors is not a good thing. Alright, let's close this baggie here. Okay, this is what I'm super excited about, because I need a whole bunch of Havoc's autocannons for my Chaos, my Iron Warriors now, and that's these. They're designed to be held by the new Marines with the arms right there. Now they're 20 bucks for 4, so they're kind of, like I said, on par with the Forge World pricing. But look at it, it's like the double-barreled Havoc, a la the ones that the Terminators have. This is Pop Goes the Monkey, is the site. It's an interesting name, for sure. 3D design bits. But look at that detail. There's like, you have like an ammo feed going in, and there's like 2 rounds coming out the ejection port right there. I don't know if you can see it. I think you can see it. It's hard for me to see. But I think so, right there. You should be able to see it. But yeah, these are tight. So I pretty much have a 30k army for my Iron Warriors, because they're all Mark III armor from like the old pewter kits that came out. I just need more autocannons, of course, because they're good in both games, both versions of the game now. And then they also have some shoulder pads. These are cataphracties. Cover for the pilots on a storm surge. Yeah, I've seen those. Those are good. You can also get the arms. Who is it? Puppet War. They make the Prime Titan. These are Cataphracti plate shoulder pads. Yeah, they are kind of hard to see when they're clear. Like this is the front of the shoulder pad. You can see the little Iron Warrior symbol right there. And then of course all sorts of hazard striping. Let me see if I put it. Can you see it if it's down there? I like don't want to mess with the focus because OBS keeps being a biznitch tonight. Probably need a restart. But yeah, great looking stuff. Check out Pop Goes the Monkey. They have like pretty much every Legion, weapons forum, shoulder pads, backpacks, all sorts of things. This was literally probably the first actual stuff I got 3D designed from Shapeways that was, you know, straight on, you know, parts for little guys. And I'm really stoked. Like, if this is the beginning of what we can do for custom parts or what Games Workshop can do, sky's the limit in my opinion. Yeah, there it is. Thanks, D-Dag. My wallet just hid under the bed. No! Yeah, we did an article. People are texting me your stream's offline. There we go. Alright. I think that's it. I'm not gonna click on it. I don't wanna touch any buttons. Alright folks, it's 2 a.m. Gotta get my obligatory 5 hours of catnap time here. So let's go raid somebody. Who's still online? Who we got? Where we at? Stay close. Let's go raiding. Alright. Close out these PMs. Thanks everybody for watching, hanging in there with us through Long War, Adult Swim, Robbie B and Chill. Looking for some people to go. What is this? Let's see what we got here. Oh, somebody's up early. Let's go say hi. Alright guys, get ready to raid. Get those cat dogs and raids. Thanks everybody for watching. Check us out. We will be the Long War Locomotive on Friday at 3:30 Eastern Time.
Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. Thelongwar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos,